It's a story we've heard over and over again. One lady says she paid $3,000 over MSRP for her new car. The dealership also charged her nearly $200 for VIN etching that it didn't actually do. And dealers are taking advantage of their low inventory and high demand and making, now this, $6,200 per vehicle, 180% increase from 2019. Some charging, as you know, $10,000 over MSRP. Here are some new numbers here. New gross profits per vehicle from the public company data. This is a SEC filing showing that in the quarter one of 2022, this was the gross profit per vehicle, $6,244. In the year before that, it was $3,043. Overall in 2021, $4,600. And the first year of COVID, $2,688. It nearly doubled in 2021, and now $6,200 per vehicle. Other numbers from 2015 to 2020 were all in the $2,200 range, and now triple that. A lot of this obviously leads back to the supply chain issue. Car manufacturers, if you didn't know this, they cut orders for parts and chips in early 2020, not knowing what would happen when COVID hit. By the time demand was surging, chip makers had moved on to more lucrative clients, not auto manufacturers. The U.S. car models worst hit by the microchip shortage. Ford Escape, over 36,000 vehicles. 37,000 Ford Edges. 42,000 Jeep Compasses. 46,700 Ford Explorers. Ford's a big loser in all this. 56,000, almost 57,000 Chevy Malibus. The Equinox, 81,000 of those vehicles were hit pretty badly because of this. 98,584 Jeep Cherokees. And the biggest one, Ford F-Series. Nearly 110,000 vehicles taken out of production because of the microchip shortage. Also, something else you didn't know maybe, manufacturers allocate cars to each dealerships every month, but they've been sending more high-end cars because they're more lucrative in the end. If you want a basic model, that's going to be a lot harder to find. As of right now, the average cost of a new vehicle in 2022, record-setting high of $48,182. That's as of August. So if you bought a new car, that's the average price. So if you can get anything underneath that, great. Of course, if you can get something at MSRP, even better. And here are the latest numbers on the microchip shortage. This as of October. Automakers eliminated 66,000 more vehicles from their production schedules because of the shortage. This is according to the latest estimates from the Auto Forecast Solutions. North America accounted for almost 40,000 vehicles in the last round of cuts. Plants in Mexico cut 15,000 vehicles, while the U.S. cut 14,200, and Canada cut just over 10,000. The only other region that experienced production cuts was Japan, which saw nearly 27,000 vehicles eliminated. Reuters last week reported that Toyota Motor Corp's global output rose 44% in August on a year-over-year basis, a total of nearly 767,000 vehicles. Toyota was able to secure more semiconductor components than anticipated, primarily in Asia, where there's a strong demand from consumers there as the chip shortages eases, according to a spokesperson. The Japanese automaker plans to produce around 800,000 vehicles worldwide in October, about 100,000 short of its previous production plan due to the semiconductor shortages. And maybe you heard this, maybe not, and that's why these videos hopefully are helpful for you. Ford has had to delay shipments of some vehicles because it ran out of badges to go on the front and rear ends of their vehicles. Yeah, blue ovals are in short supply. Ford also ran low on the nameplates that specify the particular vehicle model, according to this report from the Wall Street Journal, which noted that high-profit F-Series pickups were among the affected inventory. In this case, there are no microchips involved in this shortage. It's simply another bizarre kink in the supply chain that's hindering the automaker's business. Surprisingly or not surprisingly, Ford wouldn't comment on the issue or name the supplier in this case. The Wall Street Journal noted that Ford had previously obtained vehicle badges from Tribar Technologies, a Detroit area company that had to limit its output after accidentally discharging toxic chemicals into a nearby waterway. The chemical discharge prompted the state to temporarily close a number of lakes and beaches in August and protesters vandalized the home of the CEO of that company. And maybe you can help me with this as we finish off here. I did a video, the title was Car Dealerships and Manufacturers Are Desperate. Dealers Getting Desperate in These Times. In that video, we talk about the supply and demand issue. Jonathan writes here, you say they are desperate, yet dealerships keep tacking on additional markups or mandatory packages that they aren't willing to negotiate. Isn't that what desperate is? They're so desperate they're doing these things in order to make some more money? Maybe I'm wrong here. Jonathan, I just want to clear this up in case other people have a comment as well.
One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.